Alright, we're back, and part 2 of the movement proficiency test is going to be the overhead presses. You'll perform 5 reps of each of the following, hitting all points of performance: the shoulder press, the push press, and the push jerk, all with a 45-pound bar for men and a 33-pound bar for women. The points of performance on this exercise will be a proper setup, a neutral midsection throughout the movement, the bar path must be straight up, and a proper finish position. In the setup, we'll be looking for your feet at hip width, bar resting on your body, hands just outside the width of the shoulders with a full grip, your thumb around the bar, elbows will be slightly in front of the bar. And in the finish position, we'll be looking for a full lockout of the hips, the knees, the shoulders, and the elbows, including active shoulders, neutral midsection. Bar will be directly over the back of the shoulders with the head through the window. And we'll go ahead and go over all that now. Okay, Travis is in the setup position right now. The first thing we're looking at are that his feet are at hip width. It's going to be a little bit narrower than your squat stance. He's got the bar resting on his body, full grip on the bar with the thumb around the bar, and the elbows are pressed slightly in front of the bar. Okay, let's go ahead and do 2 presses here. So I'm looking to see that one, his midsection remains neutral. Go ahead, press. Good. The bar path should be a straight line up and down. Give me another one. Good. Watch for that straight line up and down. Head gets out of the way. Bar goes straight up. Finish position. We've got still a neutral midsection. We've got the head through the window. Go ahead and show me a press and with the bar path not in a straight line. So we see this a lot where the people press the bar around their face. Do that one more time. Good. Now show me a good one with a straight vertical bar path. Good. Head gets out of the way and straight up. Head through the window. Good. Now another thing that we see a lot of is the midsection overextending. So go ahead and show me that position. So we'll see the back overarching. That's pretty exaggerated, but we actually do see quite a bit of that. Show me neutral midsection now. Good. We'll be looking to see the hips in alignment directly under the shoulders, directly over the ankles. Go ahead and rack the bar. In the finish position, we're going to be looking for a full lockout of the shoulders and elbows and of the knees and the hips. The shoulders are active. Can you show me just for a second if your shoulders are not active, what it would look like? Yeah, lock the elbows. Good. Now show me active shoulders. Boom. See that little elevation, that press up through the bar? That's what we're looking for in active shoulders. Again, midsection is neutral. Show me wrong one more time. Don't want to see that. Nice neutral midsection. And head through the window will be judged by, if I'm looking directly from the side, I want to see a little piece of your ear. I can't see your ear. Now I can from the side. So we're going to be looking to see that head through the window. All right. So that's the setup and the finish position and the execution of the press. Okay, the next movement in the series will be the push press. We're going to add a little hip drive to the movement and create some momentum on the barbell in order to drive it overhead. Go ahead, push press a couple reps. You'll see that he dips and drives and then presses the bar up into that overhead finish position. Setup is the same, finish position is the same. That bar racked on the shoulders is where we're going to create that momentum and transfer from the hip to the bar. Good. So in the dip position, we're looking at, he has a vertical line right now between his shoulders, his hips, and his ankles, and we want that to remain in a vertical line when he dips. Go ahead and show me, a lot of times we see people inclining forward at the spine. Okay, that's the forward incline of the spine. That will be a fail in your push press. We need that dip and drive vertical. And then the other thing that we see is the muted hip, where the spine actually leans backwards, the knees go forwards, and the hip doesn't actually change angle. So another flaw that we sometimes see in the push press is what we call the early press, and that's going to be where the bar is pressed off the shoulders before hips reach extension. Good, so he's pressing the bar off of the shelf rather than driving the bar with the hips. Now give me a good one where you really drive it off the hips. Boom. Okay, so the order of this is dip, drive, and press. If that order is not correct, then you will fail the test on that. So make sure you get that right. Okay, now show us a couple push presses that are correct. Good, so we'll be looking for the same points of performance here. We're looking that the setup is good, feet are shoulder width, bars on the body, elbows in front of the bar, full grip. Midsection is neutral, stays neutral throughout the movement, and the bar path is a straight line up and down. We'll also be checking in the finish position that the hips and knees are locked out, that the elbows and shoulders are locked out with shoulders active, that the bar is over the back of the shoulders, and that the head is through the window with the ear visible. Okay, the next movement that you'll be testing on is the push jerk. Starts just like the push press. You're going to dip and drive the bar. As the bar moves up off the shoulders, you're going to press yourself back into a semi-squatted position, receive the bar or lock the bar out, and then stand up, locked out from head to toe to finish. The setup is the same as the first two movements. Feet at hip width, bar racked on the body, full grip, elbows in front of the bar, neutral midsection. Go ahead and dip and drive, press under. Good, receives the bar in a dipped position and stands. Okay, additional points that we'll be looking for on the push jerk are that Travis is going to fully open his hips as he drives the bar up. Good, give me like one or two more of those, fully opening the hip. Nice, good. Now give me one where you don't open the hips so we can see what that looks like. Okay, so another issue we see sometimes in the push jerk is that the hips open but they don't re-dip. So that's actually more of a push press. So we want to make sure that after you open the hips and drive the bar up, you actually press back into a dip position to receive the bar. And one more error that we look at is footwork. So go ahead and do a good one for me. So Travis lands in a squat stance right there. And a common error that we see quite a bit of is people landing in too wide of a stance. Good. So if your feet are landing grossly outside the width of your shoulders, that's going to be another reason that we will fail you on this test. So footwork is going to be key here. Show us one more good one with good hip opening footwork, full lockout position, head through the window, and he stands to finish. Good. Okay, so this is going to be a demonstration of the test of the shoulder press, push press, and push jerk. So we're going to start with the shoulder press. The first thing I'm looking at is I'm checking to see that his feet are at hip width, that he's got the bar resting on his body, full grip on the bar, elbows are in front of the bar, midsection is neutral. Okay, go ahead and press. Good, and reset. Bar path was straight, midsection remains neutral, press. Head through the window, nice lockout, reset. Press. Nice job, reset. Watching that midsection, watching the straight line bar path, press. Bar is locked out over the back of the shoulders, reset one more time, and press, and reset. Good, we're gonna move directly to the push press now, and I'll be checking for all the same things. Midsection neutral, I'll be checking for a vertical dip and drive, driving the bar off the shoulders, dip, drive, press, ready, go. Push press, one, reset, and again, push press. Good, nice vertical dip, reset. Checking the midsection neutral, press. Good, two more. Go. Reset. One more time, go. Good, neutral middle, full lockout, head to toe, reset. And we're gonna go ahead and go straight into the push jerk now. I'm looking for full opening of the hips, full lockout from head to toe, receiving the bar in a dip. Go ahead and jerk. Stand, reset. I'll cue him to stand out of that receiving position. Jerk. And stand. Good, make sure we're opening those hips all the way. Jerk. And stand. Good, and check his footwork, make sure it's in alignment. Jerk. And stand, good, nice lockout, footwork is good. One more here, jerk, and stand. Good. That would be a passing technique and form on the shoulder press, push press, and push jerk.